Tyler, now let's get an opposing view. Will Florida's new rules stifle the development of Internet commerce? Joining us now is Sean Ellsworth. He was the lawyer for RX Network, also represents some other Internet pharmacies in their continuing legal battle against the state of Florida. Mr. Ellsworth, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
It seems to me the core of the issue here is, do I have to have a face-to-face doctor, a face-to-face meeting with a doctor before I can get a prescription? Now, in Scott Wapner's piece, the suggestion was that it's easy to lie to your doctor over the Internet. Is it really any easier to lie over the Internet than it is to lie in person if you meet with a doctor?
That's an excellent point, and the answer to that is it's just as easy to lie to your doctor about your need for Viagra in his office than it is to fill out a comprehensive questionnaire on the Internet.
So what do you think's going on here? I mean, is this doctors trying to collect more fees for office visits?
I certainly think that's a factor. I think that what's been left out of a lot of the reports we've been hearing is that no evidence of any patient harm whatsoever. Patients like this empowers patients to go online, to avoid waiting in the doctor's office, to avoid arranging for child care while they're making a doctor's appointment, to avoid waiting in line at the pharmacy. They can get drugs, not every drug, but drugs that are of the nature that they don't need that face-to-face consultation, and it saves time and empowers patients, and the people who seem to be most against this are the doctors.
The example that Scott Wapner used was Viagra. I've been told that that's one of the leading drugs sold online because the people who want it are embarrassed to go to their doctors and ask for it.
Certainly a factor, and we call those the embarrassment drugs. There's also Propecia for hair growth, and there's herpes medication as well. And these are conditions that people have, and studies have shown that people are going to be more honest in the privacy of their own home when they're answering questions on a comprehensive medical history that is reviewed by a doctor. So when the suggestion is that it's just a couple of clicks away, that's not entirely true. These medical histories that patients fill out are comprehensive. They're reviewed by physicians, and not until then are they filled by the pharmacy.
But are there certain drugs that are so dangerous they should not be prescribed unless you have a face-to-face in the office examination by your physician?
Absolutely.
And how do you distinguish between those?
I think that's the province of the doctor. Every prescription that's dispensed by RX Network, for example, has been issued by a doctor. A doctor has made the decision that for this particular drug or this particular medication, he or she has made a medical judgment that this doesn't require a face-to-face consultation. It's not the nature of the drug, and he can write the prescription.
So if I go to RX Network and I ask for a certain drug and I fill out the questionnaire, are there going to be occasions in which the doctor on the Internet is going to come back to me and said, I'm not going to give you this drug, you need to go see your doctor first?
Happens often, and in addition to that, there may be situations where the doctor at the usaprescription.com website would email you back and say, I'm not sure I got sufficient information from you, or pick up the phone and call the patient. That happens often, and certainly if there's any type of contraindication at all, you do not get the medication.
All right, Mr. Ellsworth, thank you very much for joining us on Capitol Report.
Thank you.